Vermont school district is facing backlash for its new recommendations around gender. Health and science teachers now encouraged to say, quote, person who produces sperm instead of boy or male, and, quote, person who produces eggs instead of girl or female. And some parents are saying the school rules around gender have gone too far. Meanwhile, in Nashville, a Christian high school student who identifies as non-binary not allowed to go to prom because the student wasn't wearing a dress. You can see the photo they posted online with that sign that reads, "They wouldn't let me in because I'm in a suit." We want to welcome in Eric Mitchell, dad and president of LifeFlip Media, Jane Brosseau, a mother of 10 and former educator, and Dr. Daniel Bober, who's board certified in child and adolescent psychology, or psychiatry rather. Thank you all for being here. And we'll start with you, Dr. Bober. Do you think schools have crossed the line when it comes to students' gender identity?
Well, listen, sex is a biological concept based on reproductive organs and chromosomes and hormones, whereas gender is a social construct. It's based on self-expression, social, cultural, and psychological perspective. So I think as long as the science is solid here, I don't think it really matters the names that you put to things, as long as what they're learning is accurate. And I think it's more informed now, given everything that's been going on with gender identity.
And Jane, we'll go over to you. And I see you have your hands full there. I would love tips separately another time about being a mom of 10 and a former educator as well. But, you know, the Vermont school district saying that its new language around gender is just more inclusive. Jane, is that inclusion simply a good thing?
Yes, I think that we should be showing our kids inclusion and support. And again, I totally agree with that. Gender is something that is cultural, and we should really be including everybody.
Eric, quick word from you on this.
I'm going to sound like the Texas for y'all and say, I want to get my time machine and go back to where it was simple and we didn't have to worry about this. I mean, I come from a Christian background and a military background. The Marine Corps tried doing this. It didn't work in the Marine Corps. I don't think we need to do it anywhere. I think we just need to keep it simple. I mean, this is math, reading, English, all the things that you need in life. We need to worry about those things and not break down how little students should be talking to each other. I've raised 4 of them, and they've all do really, really well. One of them's a freshman in college, and to me, this is just, can we just focus on school and not worrying what everybody identifies as?
I think there's so many perspectives on this, which is why I appreciate having the diversity on this panel. But our time is short. Let's get to another topic here. Some school districts actually ditching traditional homework and deadlines, the things that I still have anxiety dreams about, in favor of what they're calling equitable grading. And so the goal here is to measure a student's mastery of a topic, and it takes into account learning differences and hardships they may be facing at home. So it aims to measure this mastery by the end of the term without penalties. Critics say it encourages kids to blow off assignments and due dates. I mean, Jane, let's start with you. You're a former educator. Is equitable grading the way to go?
You know, I think that no homework policies are such a huge benefit for families. And I think that it does level the playing field. I think the time that we have with our families after school and after work is so limited. And to take the stress of homework out of that equation is huge. And just for example, in my house, we only have one computer and we've got one printer. So I have to triage the kids of who needs to use what first. And the kids shouldn't be penalized for that. I think no homework is a great policy.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.